about to start again. Their game's about to start. So you kind of expect the gang to do their sort of standard MO. Constant military pressure backed up with some strong objective pressure when that's what the sort of MO needs to be. But we've been seeing a lot of work from A-Bomb's team lately. I've been playing him in scrims. Lots of work being put in by Kaylee as well. I know I've seen a lot by Govna as well, and Donjero, Lorax. The whole team's just been putting in a ton of effort recently, and it's been really showing in their play. So let's see if we can get a strong match here. Oh, hey Yeesh. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so Peanuts opening the wrap. Oh, and a big kill from A-Bomb, punishing him for going after his workers. We got Agent Snake up on Sword and Kaylee up on Mace. Govna has taken the early chance to ride the snail, and we've also got Donjero, was up on Sword for just a second. Not quite anymore. Peanuts just staying high. Big kill from Agent Snake there on the wrap on A-Bomb. So it's 1-1 in terms of queens. They've got a little bit more military pressure going on gold, but blue is working on getting up. They've got a sword and a mace now. Looks like they're going to get, right now, a speed. Not sure if that's going to become a snail rider, and it looks like it was, but not for long. Got Jame up on speed sword. Jame down on speed sword. We're starting to see some blue snail, and that's a little bit of pressure that you really don't want to give away. Early on snail, it's not too big a deal if it's still up on the top ledge, but further it goes down, the more dangerous it gets, and it looks like Kaylee's getting speed, moving it a little bit further every time. We got Govna, Garden, A-Bomb trying to take the rack, but oh, Agent Snake taking out both of them in the wrap. He's just playing that wrap super well, and oh my gosh, is that a hat trick? I don't know if he went down at all. It is. Big hat trick from Agent Snake. He's really rocking it tonight. We're gonna move on to Tally. Big berry map lately. A little bit of snail pressure, but mostly people have been focused in the hive a lot, and I expect that to be the thing that's going on right now between these two teams. Big kill off the start from Peanut, taking that gate. We do have Govna getting up, Mace right, Agent Snake on Mace left. Jame is just moving these berries. Gold's taken such a quick lead. They've got a lot of their tops done already as well. Blue is struggling here. They've just lost their only military, and these berries are just pouring in. Just 2 to go. Kaylee's finally up, but it's only one jumpable berry left, and you know that they've got a few throws for it, so it's going to be tricky. Yeah, that was berry pressure to end all berry pressure. Very difficult to fight against that. If you're the enemy team, you get wiped a couple times, and suddenly all the berries in the hive are in. I don't know if A-Bomb hit it in, or if that was just a worker coming from the other side. I missed where that berry came from. I know it came from the left. Alright, Peanut's threatening in the wrap right now. Let's see if there's a fight right off the start. It looks like there was, but A-Bomb took it. Stopping some of these berries from going in. Kaylee robbing their side. They've got a mace up, and oh, the mace takes out Snake. Mace gets taken down, but Govna is up on sword and board, but quickly goes down. He turned around at the wrong time. But Blue's berries are nothing to scoff at. The Gold's a little bit behind on their berries, and Blue is just pouring them in. They're only 3 out top, 3 out bottom, so they're half hive. Agent Snake flooding berries a little bit down the bottom, getting a bunch of queen stuns on A-Bomb. We see a big wipe on blue. They don't have any military left, so we'll see if the gold team wants to start moving an objective. And it looks like they will. We got Jame moving some berries, Snake back in the hive with a mace. We got Govna with a sword. And a big clear on Govna, but a big clear on Peanut. He's on last, and still with A-Bomb on his first life, he could do some damage here if he just focuses on like threatening Peanut's space. Got Goose up on sword. That's pretty dangerous to deal with in the hive. A-Bomb, I'm pretty sure, could have taken the punish on that there, but he missed it and went the other way. Big military presence now on gold, and their objective is very close. If we can just get James getting a couple more berries in, we're gonna see this map in real soon. Kaylee down there with the sword and board though, you can hold out for a really long time just doing bottom ledging with a sword and board. Oh, good punish on Goose. Only like one warrior up on gold. He's stuck in the top hive because blue is done with bottoms. They just have one berry to go up top. James just flooding the bottom from what it looks like. He's probably gonna go and grab a shield, I'll bet, and then just try and run these berries in. Or he's gonna work with Goose. He's getting in the front. He's going in the back. Oh, one berry to go on gold as well. Big bumps. Oh, Lurk's almost getting in there with that berry. He very close, very close. We see James just keeps picking up speed. We got that with the ball pit happening a little bit at the bottom. We're seeing them try and push a bunch of berries together. I can only see 4 berries, I think, actually left on this map. So this is gonna have to be now or never. And we see Goose and James running. That's like, it would make sense, I think, to get up here, but it also takes away one of the very few berries that's left on the map. We're gonna see James choose to get up sword here. He's working on trying to get an iframe. That would have been clutch if he could have landed that straight. Lots of clashes. I think he's gonna try and go in with Goose here. Big clear, big clear. I think this is it. This has got to be. And James steals the glory with a kill in the wrap. That was pretty sick. So gold with a pretty respectable 3-0 there. There were moments of just like absolute glory from blue. They got up some mill like on Spire and Split. They actually defended really well. The tally was a bit of a one-sided affair. The berries just kept moving for the gold squad the whole time. But the other two maps were pretty close. Especially that Split could have gone either way. Yeah, everyone wants to see the Split famine now. But if you get the Split famine, how are you ever supposed to get a Moonraker? Oh, yeah, I should update the score. That was the first set. Gold is up 1. Alright, so we're going to start off on Helix here. Anything goes on Helix, you never know. Like, I feel like more than any other map, how like teams play on Helix can be so widely different from how well they play on other maps, so... Hey, we're seeing 2 at bottoms. We expect to see, yeah, I see Agent Snake already up on the sword. Peanut's got a big clear off the start. There are no berries in from blue and a lot of flood happening, but not, oh, and as I say it, a lot of them got pushed out into that gold hive right away. Oh, and that mace just put one of the top berries in. This gold flood is unreal. You do not want to be this blue team facing off against this right now. There's no berries to just about all of them. There are 3 out on gold. Agent Snake up on mill. They've just got the last one that they need to get in from the top, so now they can threaten all of them from both sides. They're starting to push berries a little bit at blue's side, but I just don't know if there's really any hope of them trying to catch up berries here. They're all going... Oh. Ah, that was an eco performance from gold. They got up... right off the start on Snake. They got that big queen kill off the start. They had a huge flood, and then as they pushed it off, like 4 or 5 berries went in right away. Big push. And it is 1-0 gold. I've got the eggs in the corner showing the score. A big kill off A-Bomb off the start. Maybe this will stop the berry flood that happened last time. And we're actually starting to see them turn it around. They've got 3 berries of those middle berries in themselves. Govna going down. We have 1 up on each team. Scratch that. Agent Snake's now the only one up in the game. Goose is starting to move the snail, do a little bit of split strat. James doing some drone bumps. I think they're gonna run as effective as a split strat as they can right now. Just try and get as many berries in while pushing that snail a little bit. Force them to move their maces like between the two and take advantage of the space they're not covering. Yeah, so they got 2 on the snail, and then you start to see the berries pour in for gold like you did last time. But oh my gosh, that mace pushed a berry in for blue, and now suddenly it's both teams with 3 out. Both teams 2 out, 2 tops. Easier berries for blue, but they've got the extra ledge in the hive. Oh, Kaylee though, taking that out, stopping that extra ledge from being in the hive. Just Agent, now it's just Agent Snake, and he's gun legend, and he's taking out A-Bomb's up. A-Bomb takes him out. Goose going for that dunk, and he makes it in. So 1 out from gold, 1 of the higher berries, and we get a last life kill on Peanut for the first game for blue here. All right, so we're seeing our first BQK here. You don't know ever really what people are going to run on BQK until they start running it. Sometimes you can see berries a lot, sometimes you see a lot of snail. We're getting a sword and board up from Goose, and everyone's clear on the blue squad. We finally get a shield up, but now we have 2 mil up for gold and 1 sword and board up now for blue. And it looks like the sword and board went down for gold. Actually, I must have missed that kill. And it looks like James trying to get up now. Both Goose and James have like shield ready to get up sword and board, and it looks like Goose is the one who's going to get up first. James goes down. Goose takes out the queen. Now that snail's moving, you start to see a little bit of berry progress on blue, but yeah, you need to stop that snail before it gets into that tunnel, or you're gonna have a real issue stopping it afterwards, and that's kind of like the moment. So now Peanophobia goes down to 2 lives. We've got a mace up on James, which I'm not used to seeing on him, but here we go. Goose starting to run that snail a little bit. You see them pressuring it. James goes down on mace, but it's traded for the queen. But big kill on John Jarrow. Stopping that snail from moving and also taking out that warrior. Goose gonna get up. Goose does get up the sword and board after all. He had a bit of a moment there where he wasn't sure, I bet, but and now we've got James up on sword as well. So we got 2 gold warriors coming out and a big kill from Peanophobia to get the last one. So we're seeing gold up 2-0. This could be the set point for the second set of this match. We're seeing a pod. You expect this one to go pretty long and brawly. These teams are both building teams. They'll stay above the queens will stay above their gate, make sure they get their workers up. You expect them to try and make the workers do as much work as possible. Big bumps on the couple things. Looks like Goose got the advantage of it on the left, and John Jarrow got the advantage on the right. Snake's up left, Kaylee's up right, so we are seeing exactly what I'm saying. These teams are both interested in building up their armies. Oh, Kaylee was greedy with the, I thought she was going to grab a sword, but she grabbed that speed. So blue takes queen loss. But they do get Govna up out of it, and now they're getting a mace as well. So blue is up 2, but down 1 life. These berries are actually really starting to pour in for gold here. James just been doing speed berries. He's staying alive, trying to move those berries. Blue just trying to reform. Goose trying to guard those gates. A-Bomb's been doing good holding his second life. Peanut's been doing great holding his first. And now suddenly they're transitioning this berry stat into a split strat. They're moving that snail a little bit. They're now realizing they've left the hive a little bit open, and James gonna get a speed sword as soon as Snake goes down. It's the kind of like carousel play that you want to see on pod if you're running an objective as a part of your strategy. Oh, I missed A-Bomb going down to last life. We see 2 up on blue, 1 up on gold, back to even, and Peanut gets that clear before that Speed Warrior gets up. That's a pretty big deal, I think. Expect James to get up here if he can grab a berry, and now we see 2 up on blue, and I was gonna say gold is about to get 1 more up, but it looks like they don't have the time. So that's gold up 2 sets. So this is a long comeback for blue. They need to win all of the next 3 sets in order to come back on this IGL match. We're seeing a lot of kills from Peanut, 37 and 5. Big kills on Snake, going 13 and 13. We're seeing a little bit more like even kills from from all 3 of the warriors. Even kills, deaths, and berries. You know, you'd like to see that. You know they're all flexing. They're all doing every single role. This could be our last set. We'll hope for a bit of a blue comeback here. We always love to see it close matches. And now we're going into it. The possibly final match of our matchup tonight. We got James doing his wacky dance. Hitting him with the heart. You love it. Good-natured fun. And we're going to see some flats. This is the first beetle we've seen tonight, actually. I think. Like to see it. I think that might be the last of all the maps we haven't seen yet. You always expect teams to be running snail here, but more and more lately I've been seeing more and more teams figure out a few berry throws, a few berry setups to like get a lot of berries down. We get the early sack from Govna, James starting to run that snail. There's 1 up on both teams. Both of them I expect looking to build a little bit more. Nearly a kill on Peanut Phobia there on A-Bomb's side. James hitting that worker with a bunch of berries. Goose getting the punish. Goose getting the punish! That's what you like to see. You stand back a little bit from the snail. You keep that pressure on. You force them to try and take it, and then you punish them for doing so. Goose really, really rocking that snail push. Now we got 2 up on gold. There's only 1 up on blue. Oh, I spoke too soon. Second one gets up blue. But now there's 0 on blue again, and James is just gonna start walking this snail in for the final little push, and that's it. That was a pretty convincing snail run on nesting flats right there. It was clinical. Goose especially just popping off. He killed every single person who tried to interfere with his snail there. Amazing escorting. Back to Helix. This was a pretty rough go, the last Helix we saw for blue. They got no berries in when gold was just flooding and flooding and flooding. A lot of that happened off an early kill though, so we'll see if, exactly the same spot too. That's, and A-Bomb gets the turnaround kill, which is a little bit different than what we saw last time. We're seeing a little bit more competitive ledging. We're seeing a few more berries on blue. It's still a gold advantage, but a big kill on Peanut to take him on to last life. Suddenly he's got to play cautious. A-Bomb can get a little bit more wily. Maybe go for some clears, maybe go for some kills. Oh, Peanut going in on Govna. That was a near miss. Some berry flooding coming in for gold. You see Govna trying to push it away. Oh, the mace, it's so unpredictable though. You never know if it's going to help you or hurt you when you throw them into the mace. 2 out on gold, and blue's progress is effectively stopped since James got there. And there it is, the final throw from Agent Snake. Very clean objective play. They're getting up military to stop their opponent's objective. They're getting up military when they really need to push their own, and then they're just walking it in slowly, and they're getting it done. Tally, it's a huge comeback at this point from Blue. It needs to be a reverse sweep here, then a reverse sweep on the rest of the sets, but I've seen it happen before. In fact, GGG did it to us this year. So we're seeing no workers up, but a lot of berries starting to move. I think that's the first we've seen someone get up. We got Kaylee up on a mace and Agent Snake following right after. The blue berries are starting to move pretty quickly, and they're actually a little bit ahead now. You expect them to keep getting further ahead as long as Gold can't get up another worker. Snake doing his damnedest to just worker bump these drones, get them to stop. But we're one berry out from Blue, and it's going to be a long hill for them to get this map, and it's not going to happen. We see Governor in the hole. Goose coming up with the gun, but it's a little bit too late. So, signs of life, a little bit of progress. If this split can be as close as the last split I saw, then I'm excited to see it, and I hope Blue can take it this time. Like, get this as close as we can make it. Expect to see lots of berries. The Blues flood was really good last time. We got a big pick off from A-Bomb. Let's see if it happens again. So A-Bomb, instead of fighting Peanut on the wrap this time, which worked out for him last time, he's taken a little bit of a more cautious approach, trying to kill off workers. Snake gets up, and we see Goose getting up a shield as well. A-Bomb getting the kill now, though. So, Peanut down one. There's two warriors up on the gold side. There's two warriors up, one mace, one sword on the blue side, and the mace goes down as I say it. Oh, and Chame with the kill on both the sword and the queen. Caught them sleeping a little bit on the ceiling there. They probably didn't expect him to go so aggressive, but every once in a while he will just walk up and stab someone. And as I say it, the Blues eco is actually moving along decently well. We've got a ledge on both the top and bottom hive, so it's halted a little bit, but oh, and a big clear from A-Bomb on their top ledge. You might see a few more blueberries get in at the top. We're starting to see at least one. Oh, very near miss on Peanut. Oh, big clear on James, but then Kaylee gets killed and returned by Peanut from behind. We got only Goose up on top, and now we're getting Don Jero with a mace, but he's cleared by Goose right away. Peanut is just clearing workers as best he can. Agent Snake up on sword again. James is the last runner still going with Govna on the other side. Kaylee is, I think, trying to get the second last berry in. There's still enough berries on the map that you expect this one's going to end either eco or military. And it's very close to ending eco. That's going to be the last blue berry about to go in if it can make it. James starting to do the final gold push. He got one. There's two out from gold. Kaylee's grabbing a shield. You expect her to either grab a sword and board, and a big kill from Goose. That's going to be the match. Final set point goes to Goose. So a very strong performance from GGG here. Kind of what we've grown to expect from them. They're taking their 5th victory in 5 weeks. But honestly, looking at the blue side, little weaker record, but still a strong fight. A lot of close maps. Great performance. Glad I got to cast this. Fun sets. All right, so that's our match for the night. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and everyone have a great night.